Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, we are doing the unboxing of the Color Rush Studio Kit for the month of January. It is called, gosh, I forgot what it's called, like Sparkle, Lovely Sparkle and Shine. That might be it. It's a long one. It's a fancy little long one. I will leave it linked down below. But overall, it is featuring the Simple Stories Wildflower collection and then her beautiful added embellishments. So what I mean by that is, like, look at her three-dimensional flowers. You get 3 of them and they have like the iridescent sparkle on them. Stop it. You know I'm using all of these on one layout. We have a few doilies and then they are like, looks like glitter paper, and then some like pearls, like look like enamel dot pearls. Let me see. So glitter paper die cuts. Yes, that look like little label shapes. And then are they individual pearls? No, they are like a sheet of pearls. So maybe you can cut them into strips or something. So you got a little pack of added sparkleness. The frazzle and ribbons. Love the lace. Love this. This one like matches perfectly with this. And then some light pink pom-pom trim. Love. And then these dimensional flowers too. They're white with the iridescent. Like, would you kill me if I used all of these things like on one layout? That's really pretty. Okay, then we have the Shine On thicker set. So they are silver glitter, but they are on pink foam. We have the journal bits from Wildflower. We have the title page pieces from Wildflower. I really like that one. Now, I have played with Wildflower in the past, but I don't think I had either of these bits. So that'll be fun. Then the papers. So this one and the pink gingham. Very cute. Love the moths. Yeah, I've played with this collection in the past. So this one, that's beautiful. Ooh, love a cut apart. Oh, we get 2 of them, so that's great because that means you can cut apart one and not worry about using the back, which is a nice geometric background. Love this one. Am I having them all flipped? This is my vibe. I love the details in these. And these are poppies, I think. Love that side. Always love the tag page. Simple Story is just knocking it out of the park with this tag. The fact that they have this tag page in many of the collections is just, to me, chef's kiss. Like, love it. Love the tones of the yellow. Oh, and see, this is the one that I knew that this like matched perfectly with. So pretty. So like goes so well. I love working with collections, you know. This is so pretty. The details there. Okay, so you got 2 sheets of this one. Oh, and 2 sheets of that one because we saw this one. Aha. Well, that's good. Sorry, I didn't realize what was happening here. See, yeah. So we got that doubled. This was doubled. Yep. And then this one was doubled. Aha. Okay. So that's the kit. So this one, and then I'll just show you the B. Oh, no, but that is the B. But, okay. You get what I mean. So those, and then we got 2 sheets of that so that you didn't have to worry about cutting into that one. So that's awesome. All right, and then these were the singles. The tag sheet, yeah, the tag sheet, of course, and then these added ones. Okay, and the cut apart. So the 2 cut aparts, and then these were additionals. So 2 of everything, and then these are the singles. So fun. What should I create? I almost feel like I want to make a pocket page because these are so pretty. And I don't think I've used them in a pocket page. Or should I do 12 by 12? All right, let me sit and think. But we will be creating a layout with this unboxing video. So let's start creating. Okay, so I just simply loved the cut apart sheet, and I haven't done a like 6 by 8 layout with these collections yet. So let's do that for this one. So I already printed a photo. We went to the park recently and she was on the swings and then climbing all around. So the little collage of 3 photos I did in an app called Moldiv. It's my go-to one because it doesn't leave a watermark. And I did the little collage, and I did the white border, and I ended up cutting it down anyway so that the card I selected has one of those like marigold yellow cards, and that way that paper would shine through, or else the white would have been just fine. But I decided to have the yellow also be the pop-up color that shows, because it's a like a primary cut, one of the primary colors in this collection, which is so beautiful. So then with the smile and shine, when after I looked at it, I was like, where am I going to put my journaling? So I took out that one, and then I just decided to make it a flip up, which you can usually on the top pocket, because on the bottom it would face the other side. And that way I can have a space to have my journaling. Usually I will also take the time to make it on the computer and put it on clear sticker paper, but this time I just went in with my own penmanship and wrote out my story. I made the card 4x6, but before I cut at the 4, I remembered I need to make it a flap. So I made it 5x6, and that way I have this inch hangover, which will create that flap for the interaction part here. So just, or to, you could use washi tape would also work, but I just like to have it hide when I do it as a cardstock flap, and this way it works just fine. So in order to have a flap, I looked through the ephemera and nothing really spoke out, but then I remembered we had these die cut on sparkly paper, so I folded one of the ones that were kind of like a decorative edge in half, and it's not perfect, but it works perfectly for what I needed for it to be indicated that it's a flip and that it's an area to hold and then pull up, and that worked out perfectly. So then I used another card 4x6 on the cut apart page, and that way I used 2 of them. Actually, I used 3 of them because of the bottom one too. So I used 3 of the cut aparts, which is fantastic. So then I'm cutting down my photo that I do use print to size now, and it does work perfectly now that I've figured it out in order to print on either 8x10 or 8.5x11 paper, and that way I don't waste ink. So you can definitely just put the marks as 7 by 8.25, and it's perfect, and it lets you crop. That way you get the area of the photo that you want. And I settled down the colors because that like ring that she's on was like obviously like fire engine red. So I toned down all the colors in Lightroom before I printed it. So with the ribbons, the kits always come with these fantastic ribbons, and I do try to always encourage myself to use the texture elements from the kit. It's always like a challenge, and I always love doing it. So this is me using the texture. So in order for me to incorporate it on this side, I simply added some double-sided tape and then crinkled the ribbon as I went all the way up the length of the photo, adding a little bit of a wrinkle effect / texture. And I used 3 of the ribbons. I don't think I don't put the pom-pom one on, but you could have totally done that one as well. I just didn't in this case, and it turned out so pretty. And since that was sort of negative space on my photo, it worked out perfectly to do something like this. Then we also received these pearls, if you remember, and they are one piece, but I decided to cut down it into strips, and it worked out perfectly because it's also self-adhesive. So I added it on the lace side, and then I needed a little smidge more, and ta-da, I used the pearls. So this side has all the texture, and then the cut apart sheets. Perfect way to use the kit. Now I do audition that big title Beauty, but I thought it competed with the Smile and Shine on the opposite side, that I was like, you know what, no, I'm not using it, but I will use this floral cluster. So that does make it onto the layout, and then I add a little moth or 2, and I bend up the wings just for some added interest, and that works out perfectly as well. And now this will go in my 6x8 story album. So if you're new to my channel, I do have an ongoing 6x8. It's become a very comfortable size for me to keep up with, and so I love that I have this story told now. And this was like the first day of the new year, so it's a great way for me to remember what we did that day. Here, we live in Florida, so yes, we are in, t-shirts and leggings, and the weather is beautiful, and I know it's snowing everywhere else, but that's why I live in Florida, so I never have to deal with winter. And then I just do my journaling with a gel pen.